Joining us now is Carrie Severino, president of the Judicial Crisis Network and former Justice Thomas Supreme Court clerk, as was I, of course. Carrie, how much do these leaks that keep coming? I'm surprised how little this got covered today in the media, really. How much damage is being done to the court? Drip, drip, drip.
Yeah, it's like you're getting a play-by-play of each individual interaction behind the scenes. This is not, as you know, this is not at all what it was like when we were there. It used to be that this is the one branch in this city that doesn't leak. So it's a huge breach on the court. I agree. I hope this person's found quickly. I think the good news is, what it sounds like from this leak is that the justices haven't shifted. I think that's good on a lot of levels. I think it's not too surprising because this late in the term, boy, if they're switching now, you got to do a lot of reshuffling and regrading opinions. I think that would be very unusual, and I'm glad to see they haven't caved to the pressure.
But as a legal matter, what's a strategy here? Do you think? I'm trying to figure out motive. I always think of motive in a crime scene. This is an ethical crime, ethical scene. What's the motive here?
Well, I mean, a lot of people assume, I assume, it's a liberal clerk who thought, this is kind of a desperation move, right? This is a last-ditch effort. We see what's going to happen. Roe is going to be overturned. By this point in the term, if someone was going to change at all, which is rare, it probably would have already happened. So I think they thought this is a last-ditch effort. I think it's clearly going to backfire. I mean, you were already seeing it backfiring with the broad opposition, even among Democrats, to the crazy people protesting in front of justices' houses, the refusal of President Biden to say that is beyond the pale. So it's backfiring, and I think, if anything, it strengthens the spine of the justices. But, these are 20-somethings who I think maybe can't think very far ahead, and frankly,
Do you think it's coordinated, Carrie, that it's not just one person? I mean, I have a number of friends who probably you haven't talked to them, but it's not just one person, they believe. And they think it's a coordinated, more like, what happened with the leak that led to the controversy over Justice Thomas's confirmation hearing.
Well, it's still so hard for me to wrap my brain on even one clerk leaking in such a ginormous way. I mean, some of these other ones saying leaking the amount of the judges on different things, that's bad enough. But the leak of an entire opinion, I don't know. If there's multiple people involved in this, that in theory ought to make it even easier for the Chief Justice to track them down, right? Because it's
Carrie, if you and I or a couple other former clerks had all the clerks in one room, it would take us about 10 minutes. I'm sorry to find out who the leaker was. I'm sorry.
It's a small group, right?
And everyone knows everybody else. We all, even liberals, conservatives, we all know everybody else. Everyone knows each other.
Yeah.
How hard is this? It's just something about this just doesn't seem right to me. Beyond just the leak. Well, come on, time's a wasting. Let's find out who it is or who they are. Now, here's what Jeffrey Toobin said today, Carrie, about our former boss, Justice Clarence Thomas. Watch.
Thomas repeatedly has said, we should not honor precedent if we disagree with the result. And so that means he is much more willing to overturn precedent than other justices. He will now have this opportunity because the Supreme Court today is very much his court.
I hope so.
Yeah.
I hope it is. That's great news if that's the case. But your reaction to that? And it pejoratively, obviously.
I couldn't agree more.
That's just the best thing I've ever heard. I mean, that's putting me in a great mood. If it's the Thomas court, we're in good shape.
Yeah, a few months ago when someone inadvertently said Chief Justice Thomas, I think that kind of was they were getting at something, which is he is the intellectual heavyweight on the court. He is the anchor and the leader of the conservative.
In the absence of Scalia, was left to Thomas.
Absolutely. And I think, we're seeing that, of course, newsflash, none of the justices always follow precedent, the liberal justices included. But Justice Thomas has been very clear, I took an oath to uphold the Constitution, not what some guy said about it incorrectly 50 years ago. And I think that's great.
Well, it's pretty funny that the New York Times said, well, this is like the leaky branch. Well, it is leaky now, but it's become so political. We've been saying the court and their outcomes in certain cases have been political for, 60 years, 50 years? Yeah. So now the New York Times doesn't like political court. Well, that's what we've been saying.
Oh, welcome to the party.
Exactly, Carrie. Great to see you in studio. And remember, come on, if you can't watch us live, it's not that hard. Just hit your little series record on your DVR, your remote, whatever. So you don't want to miss us every weeknight at 10 p.m.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.